Hey guys, let's move on to the South. We're going to start with Houston. Top three needs: quarterback, offensive line, defensive line. We know what happened with Osweiler. He did not pan out to be the guy that Houston thought he was going to be. They thought he was going to be a very solid quarterback. He did not turn out to be that, so they need to find a replacement. Offensive line. They had a good offensive line not too long ago. Lost some pieces. Now they got to get some pieces back. And defensive line, Vince Wilfork has retired, and J.J. Watt's coming off back surgery. So get a new nose tackle and get some depth along J.J. Watt's side. And their top guy is A.J. Boye. I hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. But corner broke out this year, and he's another guy that could be too expensive to bring back to the team that he was with. I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah, he could be too expensive, and I don't see him returning. Indianapolis needs a pass rusher, a running back, and a corner. They need a corner because Vontae Davis, he's good, but they need another guy next to him. Pass rusher, Robert Mathis just retired, and running back Frank Gore is going to be done soon. And their top guy in free agency, Jack Doyle. Tight end, he also broke out, became an option for Andrew Luck. Now he's going to be a free agent. It sounds like he could be another guy that could be overpaid. Team could overpay for him because they're looking for a solid tight end. So he may be out of their price range. Jacksonville, they need a tight end. They just got rid of Julius Thomas. They need some DBs. They're going to lose some in free agency, it looks like. And they need an offensive lineman. Actually, more than one offensive lineman. They need multiple offensive linemen. That line's got to be fixed. I mentioned the DBs and the tight ends. Top guy is a guy in the secondary, Prince Amukamara. Prince Amukamara had a very solid year. That's what he's known for, having solid seasons. You can expect a solid season out of him. I think Jacksonville should try to do everything they can to keep him. But he's another guy. They may overpay because he's a solid guy. And teams love solid guys. I mean, if they're solid, you're going to pay them. Tennessee, they need DBs, they need wide receivers, and they need defensive linemen. They have got to find a number one receiver. They've got to find starters in that secondary. And they've got to get better along that D-line. And Chance Warmack's their top guy. He was a top 10 pick. Really did not turn out to be a top 10 pick on the field. So I think he's gone. I think with another chance, with another team, who knows? Could be really good. Alright, that's the AFC South. Let's move on to the NFC South. Atlanta needs, well, they need defensive linemen and a safety. Alright, they need defensive linemen. They need pieces around Vic Beasley. Alright, there's nothing more to it. And by the way, I know that's two, but NFL.com has defensive end and defensive tackle. So, and safety, they need to find some more help in that secondary. They've got to get more help in that secondary. The corners are solid, but they don't have a lot of safeties. And Dwight Freeney's their top guy. Dwight Freeney, he still has something left in the tank. He proves it time and time again. But I think he's going to move on. I think he'll move on to another team. Carolina, they need an offensive tackle. Alright, they have got to get offensive tackles. Got to find starters on that line. They've got to. They need defensive ends. Alright? They have got to find guys that can rush the passer. And a wide receiver. Alright? They need to complete that receiving core. Other top guys, Mike Rumors, I will be honest, I don't know much about him. So I don't know what's going to happen. Really, this guy I didn't hear much about. So I can't really make that decision. New Orleans, they need defensive end, linebacker, cornerback. They have got to fix up that defense. They got to keep fixing that defense. Alright? They made strides, but they got to keep making strides. Alright? That's what they got to keep doing. Top guy, Nick Fairley, D-tackle. It's another one where I don't know. It's a mystery. I don't know where he's going to end up. I really don't. So, it's another mystery for me. In Tampa Bay, they need safety, running back, wide receiver. And their top free agent, Mike Glennon. Their backup quarterback, who is one of the better backup quarterbacks, actually one of the best backup quarterbacks in the league, but he could be looking for a starting gig. Tampa Bay does want to keep him because it's hard to find guys that are really good backups in this league. They do want to keep him, but I feel like Lynn's going to want to be a guy elsewhere. And their needs, Doug Martin got injured again. They need to replace Vincent Jackson. And the safety position needs to be fixed too. I don't even know who started there last year, to be honest. I don't know who started there last year. Alright, that's the South. The last video will be the West. And that's it for my free agency videos.